Then there were the horrifying post-mortem discoveries, the missing tongue, eyes, and patches of skin. Another key fact, clothing on some of the victims showed high levels of radiation. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers ventured into the Russian Ural Mountains. Only their frozen, dead bodies were ever found. Their tent was slashed open from the inside. They ran naked into the -30-degree night, choosing certain death over whatever was in the tent. Their final moments were plagued by broken bones, strange radiation, and injuries that defied human attackers. What could make 9 people flee their shelter in suicidal panic? Tonight, we discard the folklore and dive into the most terrifying, scientifically verifiable explanation, the cosmic and infrasound theory. Welcome to Beyond Horror The Dyatlov Pass incident remains the world's coldest, most analyzed, and most disturbing unsolved case. Every detail of the scene rules out normal explanations. The team fled because something internal drove them out. No footprints of an attacker, no struggle inside the tent. But the injuries, crushed ribs, and massive head trauma were consistent with a huge, invisible force. We will break down 3 crucial clues: the bizarre injuries, the radiation reports, and the Soviet cover-up leading to the chilling scientific verdict. Infrasound, a sound so low, it's silent, yet so powerful, it can trigger uncalled-for terror. The truth is not human. The initial investigation noted compressive force injuries. Several victims had crushed ribs and massive head trauma, as if they were hit by a car, yet there was no external bruising. The medical examiner was baffled. These injuries were sustained by forces only comparable to a car crash or being crushed under extreme pressure. Then there were the horrifying post-mortem discoveries, the missing tongue, eyes, and patches of skin. Another key fact, clothing on some of the victims showed high levels of radiation. This is the crucial link that pulls the investigation out of a simple hiking tragedy and into the realm of cosmic or military activity. The presence of radiation and the crushing force led many to the cosmic military theory. Was this a failed Soviet missile test, or a freak atmospheric explosion? The strange orange spheres reported by another hiking group on the same night suggests something high in the atmosphere was generating incredible energy. But what kind of atmospheric event could create pressure capable of crushing a human ribcage without leaving a bruise? This leads us to the terrifying conclusion, supported by modern physics. The specific shape of the mountain, Kolat-Syakhl, combined with powerful winds, could have created Kármán vortex streets, a powerful low-frequency sound wave below the range of human hearing. Infrasound, a sound you can only feel, can trigger symptoms including crippling anxiety, intense fear, nausea, shortness of breath, and visual hallucinations. It is known as the terror frequency. They weren't fleeing a bear, a criminal, or a yeti. They were fleeing the sound wave generated by their environmental sound that drove 9 experienced hikers into a suicidal, panic-fueled frenzy. The terror was generated by the mountain itself. Does the infrasound theory finally close the coldest case in history? Tell me your thoughts below. And for more deep dive analysis into the science behind history's most terrifying events, like, comment, and subscribe.